Okay, welcome back. Last time we dueled the building, before we made our way to the bridge where we dueled Strings, then we went to the aquarium where we dueled Mako. Although to get to Mako we had to beat everyone else in the place. And then, as a result of beating Mako, we now have all 6 of our locator cards. So we went back to Yugi's grandpa's shop, and it turns out that Joey and Taya have been kidnapped. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go and do something about that. And I basically just want to quickly stock up on a few more light cards, because I know I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of rare hunters today, and basically they're just going to be a minor inconvenience to me. So I'm going to quickly restructure the deck just a little bit to hopefully accommodate these new cards that I've just bought. Key term, hopefully, because I did not run the numbers for these. And, okay, I actually have 28 space, so let's get rid of something else. I can get rid of House of Adhesive Tape. And I have 28 to work with. Actually, maybe I should put in something weaker. Maybe I should actually keep something that's kinda useless in. You know what? Because I know what I'm gonna be dealing with, if I'm gonna put another copy of the Unhappy Maiden into the deck, mostly just because I know that these guys that I'm going to be dueling all use fiend monsters. Okay, so. We, the rare hunters, have assumed control. All duelists shall be eradicated. Okay, so, basically, these guys, you play them all on the same field, I think, and I'm pretty sure they all use the same deck. So, or at least I think they might have 1 or 2 decks, and he just played Darko to get rid of 1 monster. Honestly, I kind of respect it, even though I don't respect it at all, but hey. So yeah, basically, all these guys primarily use Fiend cards. I don't actually think they have anything else. So yeah, they are basically just going to kind of spam out Fiend cards, which is why having more light cards in the deck was something I wanted to have. And while I'm here, I can kind of just bolster up my number of cards on the field, so I'm now guaranteed to be able to sacrifice and summon up Sword Arm of Dragon next turn. And apparently they had nothing to fight it, so that should be good for me. Right. Actually, that makes perfect sense. They didn't have card advantage, so they didn't crash their monsters. If they had card advantage, I think they would have happily just crashed them. But because they didn't, they were, you know, a little bit apprehensive about doing so. Also, despite the fact that all of their cards have the Fiend attribute, aside from Midnight Fiend, they don't seem to have played anything that actually benefits from the field yet, which realistically plays into my hands better than theirs, because I have a whole bunch of Fiends and Spellcasters and stuff in the deck. Okay, so that's 1 dealt with, 2400 Dominant, and we were in Grand Tiki Elder. That's pretty solid, okay. Don't think that this is over. So if we leave and come back, they respawn. But that... No, I have to be on the other side. I have to be on the other riverbank. All the rare cards in the land belong to the rare hunters. We claim your cards for ourselves. Okay, buddy, let's see how that goes for you. But yeah, basically, that was a misclick. I meant to play Bolt Penguin. Oh, okay, played Saber Slasher. Also, yes, I am fully aware of the fact that I put in I added like 4 light cards to the deck, and I haven't drawn any of them yet. Not exactly my best, not exactly the best opening showing for them. But yeah, so pretty much, the ghouls, the game calls them the ghouls, but they're the rare hunters. They have turned up in various places around the city. Basically, you just have to go around and beat them in every location. I think you only have to beat 1 in every location, but I'm just going to fight them all just because I can. Just because I can and I feel like I comfortably win. So, I don't really see why not. And hey, that way I get more domino that I'm probably not even going to get... That way I also get more domino that I'm probably not going to get to use. Because, as it turns out, almost all of the cards that I would want... okay, pretty much all the cards that I would want, I can't use in the deck because their deck costs are so high. Like, getting the cards themselves isn't the problem. It's being able to summon them that's the problem. Well, not even summon them, just getting them into the deck is the problem. Because, like, yeah, I could run this one really good card, or I could run, you know, 8 or 9 that are kind of pretty okay. And honestly, I think I would rather have a kind of higher average baseline than just a mountain of garbage and, like, 3 or 4 really good cards. Either way, Kanan the Sword Mistress should overpower basically anything they can summon. One of the best cards I could actually draw here would be Spirit of the Books. Nope. I was really hoping that would have just been it. But no, pretty much Spirit of the Books is a good card for me to draw here because, one, it's a pretty powerful card in its own right. It's, you know, in terms of its attack points, it's the same as Kanan the Sword Mistress at 1400. But its ability is what makes it really good here. Because since it can summon out Buku just by itself, that puts it at a natural card advantage, and Buku is a light monster, so it just destroys all the fiends without having to worry about anything. Either way, I think we win, probably next turn. But yeah, I think I should start maybe just filtering out my old original cards here. Either way, another 5, 3900, and we win Myotoko. Weird looking card. We're invincible. This isn't the end. And with that, they walk off. But we can't actually follow that way. And I'm just going to have to run past that guy. So we are now done at the bridge. So now let's head on over to the, let's go to the aquarium next. Okay. We're taking over the tournament. The Defiant shall be mown down without mercy. You're playing a card game. It's not that serious. You know, I'm going to put the Unhappy Maiden down there. Wow! If they knew that they just played Dark Hole to destroy the Unhappy Maiden of all cards, like, yeah, that is not the finest showing that anyone has ever made as a duelist. Okay, so now Buku can destroy all their monsters, Spirit of the Books can get a solid hit in, and Lady of Faith is both boosted by the Dark Field and can destroy any of their monsters. So basically, I'm in the clear for this duel already. I basically got the perfect opening hand. Like, they can't really do anything to stop me and they lose next turn. Lady of Faith turning out to be a pretty good addition to the deck. For now at least. I have to say for now at least because there will come a time where I'll have to shuffle more things around. Okay, so with that, we win another 5,000 domino, and we won the Dridek? I don't know. Ghouls have taken over attack, only your chance of survival no longer exists. I don't know about that, buddy. Like, I'm kinda annihilating you guys. Arriving... Okay, this guy... Like, fellas, can you please stop referring to people as prey? That's weird. Oh, yo, I could have put Witty Phantom into the deck? That might have been the move, actually. Hold on. Like, Witty Phantom is base 1400. Witty Phantom is base 1400, and it's a fiend, so it would actually get a lot of benefit. I might consider doing that, because it's almost as powerful as Marinfen. It's, what, shot 150 points? And speaking of Marinfen, let's sacrifice that and summon it up. Because Marinfen is also boosted by the field up to 2015 attack points, which honestly makes it one of my most powerful potential cards. Let's summon a Witch's Apprentice, play Pot of Greed. What do I draw with it? Nothing particularly useful, but hey, that's fine. And now we got a couple of hits in. I'm not going to power up Witch's Apprentice, because if I use its effect, that would weaken Lady of Faith down, and it would basically just kind of flip their points around. I'm sure that it's like I think it's like 1 or 200 either way. But either way, with that, this duel is over and we can leave the aquarium. Because that's the aquarium done, 2100, and we win 3-headed Guido. Okay, fair enough. Don't think that you've won. It's like, no, I've pretty definitively won here. Okay, so I have 38 to work with. I have 38 to work with. And how much does Witty Phantom cost? 161. So I need to cut out, what, 123? Do I have anything that even costs that much? Honestly, no, I like having Kanan Sword Mistress in the deck. Although, you know what, for now I am actually going to switch her out. I'll switch Kanan the Sword Mistress out just for now. So let's get rid of Kanan, and also get rid of Sandstone, because why not? Now, sort by attack points, and we can put... No, that's the deck itself, that's why I can't find it. So now, I want to add in... Actually, maybe... You know what, no, I'll put in Baron of the Fiend Sword, that's way more powerful. And I have 18 to work with. Okay, maybe this wasn't my smartest decision. But hey, what's new here, What's new here, I hear you ask. The answer is nothing. I make terrible decisions on a fairly frequent basis. Oh. What costs 18 or less? I don't have anything, do I? That's 19. That's also 19. That's also 19. That's also 19. Skull Servant, welcome to the deck temporarily. You possess rare cards. Those cards I clam in the name of the ghouls. Okay? Oh wait, I could have put Crass Clown into the deck. What am I doing? Okay, so turn 1, I'll summon up Doron to clone it, because why not? It's card advantage. And now I can summon up Lady of Faith, and that should be just kind of annihilating stuff. Is what I would be saying if I didn't draw Spirit of the Books, which can summon out Buku, and give me even more card advantage. I mean, I say that, but obviously Spirit of the Books can't currently attack, because basically if you use your card's effect on... That's the weird thing. You can only use your card's effect on the turn that it's summoned, but if you don't use it, you can't use it again, and if you use its effect, it can't attack. Effect monsters have a few caveats in this game, but it doesn't make any difference, because this duel is actually over. So that's Lady of Faith doing a little bit of damage, Bolt Penguin doing a little bit of damage. What's Lady of Faith's effect, even? Strange Chant can restore 500 life points. Okay. And with that guy annihilated. Simple. Well, he clammed that for the strong at you. But this is merely the beginning. Okay, can I duel these guys? The ghouls have claimed this area. Get out. Okay, I guess I can't. Also, I don't know, I just find that very funny. Now, I've been to the bridge, I've been to the aquarium. Are they here? They do not appear to be here, okay. So I suppose all that's left is the Clock Tower Square. There's a famous duelist among the ghouls. He's in a different class than the usual ones. You'd better watch out for him. The bloody ghouls, they beat me and kicked me out. You'd better watch yourself too. We were attacked by the ghouls, yeah. Don't worry, kids. I'm on the case. All the duelists around here I've defeated. You too shall join the vanquished. I think that's exactly the dialogue that Seeker had when you fight. Like, I think that's it. Words. I think that's the exact dialogue Seeker has when you fight him pretty much right at the start of the game. So are these guys gonna have a different... Are these guys gonna have different decks? Are these guys gonna have the Exodia deck? Also, Baron of the Fiend Sword goes up to 2,000. Yeah, this duel's over. Wait! No, well, one, I double misplayed there. But I should have summoned a Baron of the Fiend Sword first, then played Witch's Apprentice. It would go up to like 2,500. It would actually be my most powerful card. But either way, now I have two insanely powerful cards on the field, and I don't think they can realistically do anything to stop me. Also, I think this is the first recorded instance of me ever using the Musician King as a card. Mostly because I don't know, Musician King is a weird one to me because it's a fusion monster, but I don't see the logic of its fusion. To fuse it, you need to fuse, I think it's Lady of Faith and Witch of the Black Forest. Okay, we won Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is the counterpart to Royal Guard, by the way, but it can't be. Lose to you? How? How could this happen? Don't forget this. I mean, no, that happened fairly frequently because you guys aren't very strong. They got me again. Makes me furious. I mean, hey, look, Bones, if nothing else, you're doing better than... Look, Bones, if nothing else, you're doing better than your anime and manga counterpart, who ends up just getting killed. Like, Bakura just kills him. And he also kills... I think in the dub they're called Sid and Zygo. Like, like, Bakura just kills them. Because that is the last time you ever see them in the anime. They don't appear again, and after they duel and lose to Bakura. So, straight up, Bakura does just kill them. Like, even in the dub, Bakura just kills them. Which is kind of messed up on multiple levels. Not as messed... Well, okay, yeah, it is more messed up than this guy losing to two monsters that have 0 attack points, but still. But yeah, so in the dub, Bakura just kind of kills those guys, and it's never mentioned or brought up ever again, because you just don't see them ever again. Maybe they get let out at some point, but I genuinely don't think they do. And with that, we win the Worm Drake. Okay, what? I'll get you back for this. No, you won't. You can try, but you won't. Like, you can try, but you won't succeed. Oh, also, because if you leave the screen, they come back. Because if you leave the screen, they come back. So now we have to go and duel kind of their leader, I suppose. What happens if I go here first? Oh no, how could this happen? I mean, knowing Joey, probably quite easily. Okay, so now we go to the park. Where the ghouls, all duels shall fall to their knees before us. It's like, nobody, because I have a stronger deck than you can imagine. And by that I mean I have cards with the light attribute. Genuinely, if someone plays a shadow monster, I might be cooked. But fortunately for me, no one seems to be doing that, so I'm feeling pretty confident right about now. Also, I have Garnisha Elephantus in hand, so if I can summon that out, that's my most powerful monster. Like, that's the most powerful card I have in the deck. I also totally didn't add it to the deck because I know what... Or, actually, technically... Never mind, I was going to say because I know who my next major opponent is. But, actually no, because I just remembered that I'm remembering that bit wrong. He was the one who played that card. But, I don't have access to Flying Elephant or whatever it's called. So, it'll have to do. Either way, this Rare Hunter, absolutely annihilated. Simple, easy, clean win. Another 5, and we win Hitodenchak. Okay. Don't think this is over. We shall return. Okay. So now, your rare cards, I claim them as mine. Come on! So I'm going to go and just duel all these guys, because I can. Like, I'm going to go and duel all of these guys, partially because I can, and also just because, realistically, well, 1, it fills in the episode a bit more, 2, I get more money from it, and 3, it's also just getting me more deck capacity so I can hopefully add more cards that I like. Because, I do feel a bit restrained by what I can currently use, which, to be fair, does make perfect sense, because, you know, you are kind of, you are limited by the deck capacity thing, which, I don't know, I feel like I'm feeling it here a lot more than I did in Duelists of the Roses. But either way, I'm not really having any difficulty, because I know what they're weak to, so I can kind of just work around it. And I believe there should be one more guy after this before we get to the boss. And the boss, well, let's see how that goes for him. And I believe, okay, they do actually survive this turn. Not by much, but they do survive it. Also, I can't help but notice, I put Witty Phantom into the deck, and I haven't actually drawn it once. Wait, did I even put Witty Phantom into the deck? I feel like I did. I'm gonna double check that, I think I did. Okay, so 3400, and we're in Hannibal Necromancer. That could be pretty good. You know what, let's actually put that into the deck. So, stars. Sorry, Leo Wizard, time for you to get on out of here. And now I can put Hannibal Necromancer in. Actually, maybe I shouldn't put Hannibal Necromancer in, because it is another 5-star monster. You know what? No. I'll just put I should just put Dark Magician in, shouldn't I? No, no, I'll stick with Hannibal Necromancer, because I think it looks cool. Also, what? Oh, it goes over by 9. Okay, okay. Cost, I have, what, 28 to work with? No, I have 32 to work with. Oh, what a luxury. you know what, just for now, I'll put House of a Decent... No, I'll put Muyang Curry back in. But does that have any cost? That costs 5, okay. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna do this. Wow, these guys really are just saying they'll live forever, huh? No, they won't. But okay, basically, okay, he just top-decked that. I mean, realistically, that's one of them all kind of evenly powered monsters, but whatever. Okay, Electric Lizard's effect means it can't move this turn. And so as long as I draw a light card, there we go, sorted, destroyed. Okay, basically, the reason I put Muyan Curry back into the deck was because it doesn't have any cost. Like, I can put it back in at 0 cost to me, and also I know that a boss is coming up, so I get a little bit of a boost. Like, I just gain more from beating a boss duelist than I get from a normal one. I think it's like 6 times more. I think you get 30, sometimes even 50 maybe, for actually beating a major opponent. Obviously, this doesn't really matter too much, because unless you sit and grind this for hours and hours and hours, you won't get to a point in this game where it's like, okay, cool, I wiped out all of them and maxed out my deck capacity. And honestly, even with maxed out deck capacity, you might be struggling to get all the cards you want into the deck. Okay, no, that's a lie. There's not enough cards in the game that go over 300 to make it that point. But like, there's some cards that are stupidly expensive. And, okay, good. I finally drew one of my strong, actually attacking light monsters. Or even just one of my powerful monsters in general. Okay, Penguin Soldier I probably can't. Penguin Soldier could have gotten over the twin long rods there, actually. Either way, Lady of Faith is pretty much going to carry the rest of this. Buku now hits the field as well. Elle takes out the Skull Stalker, and Lady of Faith takes out Dharma Cannon. And once again, I'm in complete control of the duel because they can't destroy any of my monsters. Yeah, I'll summon up Witch's Apprentice just because, I guess. And now I'll attack with it. I won't use its effect, though. I won't use its effect because it would weaken both Lady of Faith and Buku. Also, Oh, wow, they played a Shadow Monster. They just straight up summoned the head of Exodia, okay. Either way, Spirit of the Boot destroys the Exodia head. Now Buku attacks, and Bolt Escargot, that's not a penguin at all. Yeah, Actually, I think that's a good way to kind of gauge how far through the game I'm getting. That I'm now being able to put cards into my deck that were originally, like, my sacrifice monsters. And another Grand Tiki Elder, okay. Better than I thought. Our next meeting shall be your downfall. Okay, buddy, sure it will. Now, I just want to double check. Did I actually put a Witty Phantom? I didn't put Witty Phantom into the deck. I put Baron of the Fiend Sword in instead, which was a better call. Okay. Well, there's Zero. Just annihilating Weevil. Whoa. My Insect Queen. It failed utterly. You may have been before my Japanese champion, but you're nothing before me. Why? Why are you a rare hunter? There's no need to explain to the likes of you. Power rules above all. Leave your deck and get lost. Okay. Bye, Weevil. Right, let's go duel Bandit Keith. A new prey comes along ripe for the plucking, and you can fall victim to my new deck like the others. Okay, do I have any cool machine cards you might want? You know, give him a reminder of who he is. I don't think I do. However, you know, I have 2 of them now, so I'll throw a Grand Tiki Elder on the line, why not? Okay, so just for turn 1, I'll throw Anthrosaurus down in defense mode and see what he does. Giga Attack Wolf, okay. Well, let's summon a Baron of Infinite Dismissal, that's fine. That just means I can't attack this turn. Machine Conversion Factory. Okay, he powered up his Giga Attack Wolf and it still can't hit over me. But now I use Witch's Apprentice, and now Baron of the Fiend Sword is another Infinite Dismissal, huh? Bro sacrificed both his monsters to summon out a monster that can't really do a whole lot. Bang! Baron of the Fiend Sword is going to actually just annihilate this man's entire being because it's a 2500. Like, straight up, he didn't summon a monster. I'm suspicious of that. To be honest, I summoned Milus Radiant because I assumed he played an actual trap card that was going to destroy a monster. So I kind of just played a weak monster to try to spring the trap, but evidently that's not how that's going. And his next summon was Yaiba Robo. Buddy, come on, you've got to be doing better than this. Okay, so that's another 1,000, that's another 1,750, and Bandit Keith is about to get wiped out in one more turn, because he couldn't do anything to defeat Baron of the Fiend Sword. And with that, this duel is over. Fantastic. Up by 30, we get 20,000, and we win the Barrel Dragon. Oh, hello. Okay, you know what? I might put that in the deck. You think you're good, huh? You must be standing in the way of my vengeance. Well, my friends, are you a friend of Wheeler's? Then go tell Yugi this. Defying Marikishtar is a waste of time. Pegasus is nothing compared to him. Be prepared to fall. Okay, so that is that kind of next story trigger set off. But what I'm gonna do is actually go and talk to Yugi and proceed with the story, I guess. Hey, Yugi, Branch, I got a good lead. Joey was kidnapped? I heard from Tristan. That idiot, what's he doing? Mai, do you know anything? No, I don't know his whereabouts now. But Seto Kaiba should know exactly where he is. All duel desks have a transponder built in, so the organizer can track the locations of duelists. Go to Kaiba Corp and speak to Kaiba. Okay, thanks, Mai. It's nothing. I'm worried about Joey and Taya. Hurry up and find them. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is save the game. Oh, Yugi is actually with us now. Cool. I'm going to go and save the game and end off today's episode here. Next time, we're going to go and, well, hopefully save Joey and Taya. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. I believe Silent Hill should be continuing tomorrow. But with that, I'm going to end off today's episode here. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.